Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is our PT instructor AFRIN, who is going to be covering up the most frequently asked questions by any PT student. So all your confusions are going to be cleared up, so let's get started. So the first question is, what is PT? So PT stands for Pearson Test of English, which is a computer-based English proficiency test. So the candidates have to book the exam online and have to sit on an authorized PT test center. So then we are going to be moving on to the next question, which is how many sections are there in PT? So PT, there are exactly 4 sections. There is speaking, there is listening, there is writing, and there is reading. Moving on to the third question right here, that how many topics we are going to be covering in PT. So there is exactly 20 topics in PT. First topic from the speaking section is read aloud. There is repeat sentence, describe image, there is retell lecture, and answer short question. Then moving on to the second section, that is writing. There we are covering up 2 topics. There is essay and summarized written text. Then moving on to the reading section, we have exactly 5 topics. There is reorder passage, there is multiple choice questions with multiple answers and as well as single answers, and there is reading filling the blanks as well as reading and writing filling the blanks. And last topic is listening, which covers 8 topics, that is starting with summarized spoken text, there is filling the blanks, there is highlighting correct summary, there is highlighting incorrect words, there is multiple choice question with multiple answers, there is multiple choice question with single answer, there is selecting missing word, and lastly there is write from dictation. So the fourth question is, what is the equivalent band score of 6, 7 or 8 in IELTS equivalent to your PT score? So if you're aiming for, or if you are going for 6 equivalent to your IELTS, then for PT you have to aim for 50 plus score. If you're going for 7, then it is 65 plus in each and every section in PT score. And as well as if you're aiming for 8, then it is equivalent to 79 plus in your PT score. So coming up to the next question we have right here, that is, what is the timetable of online PT classes? So we have 3 sessions covering up each day, and there we are going to be covering from morning, afternoon and evening classes. Morning classes starts at 11 a.m. The afternoon class starts at 2:30 p.m. and the evening class starts at 6 p.m. So in each and every single classes, we are covering up the lectures as well as the practice sessions. In the morning and the evening sessions only cover the lecture classes, and the afternoon sessions are specially available for all the practice sessions as well as the mock test feedbacks and the revisions. So in 2 weeks classes, you're going to be covering up 20 lecture topics. The morning and the evening classes, it's going to be swapped up in week 1 and in week 2. So that is how it's going to be covering up. You can be covering, if you're attending each and every morning or evening class in each of the weeks, then you can be covering 20 topics in total. So there are exactly 2 timetables. So in week 1 and there is week 2 classes. So it might be concern for you, what are the differences between a week 1 and week 2 timetable, right? So now I'm going to be clearing all that confusions for you. So in week 1 and week 2, there is a difference between, like, the morning classes on week 1 is going to be shifted to the evening class of week 2. So if you have the time for morning classes or the evening classes, so if you're attending each and every single classes for week 1 as well as week 2, then you're going to be covering in 2 weeks. And as well as the afternoon classes, it's still the same for the week 1 and week 2. So now we have a very interesting topic. So most of the students keep asking, can they cover all the topics in a week or 2? So yes, you can do that. But let me clear all the ideas about this. So if you're attending in 5 days, from Monday to Friday, if you're covering all the morning and the evening sessions, both of them, then yes, you can cover in a week. But as a PT instructor, I don't recommend this to you. It's going to be taking a lot of pressure in 5 days. So I would recommend take at least 2 weeks in your hand before you're attending your PTE test. So that is what you have to have a very strong idea about the whole PTE sections. So now we are going to be covering that as a student, can you attend the afternoon session? When you can do that? So yes, anytime you want, you can attend the classes, but as a PT instructor, I would recommend you to complete all your lecture classes related to your practice sessions, then attend the practice sessions to practice the very important questions from the prediction file and get a very good feedback from your instructor so that you can improve yourself up. So which topics are being covered in your practice sessions? So in every week, we are covering 3 practice sessions. The first one is coming on Monday, which covers the speaking practice, and there you're going to be covering 4 topics: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, and there is written lecture. Then on Tuesday, we have writing practice, where you're going to be covering 2 topics, essay and summarized written text. And on Wednesday, we are covering at 2:30 p.m. the reading section, where we are covering 2 very important topics: reading fill in the blanks and reading and writing fill in the blanks. So can I attend an afternoon session? I have covered up those topics that you mentioned before. So yes, if you have taken the lecture classes on the topics that I mentioned, after that you can be attending the afternoon session. But sometimes the students who do not have the time to attend the live classes, then you can watch the recorded classes first. On those lectures, have a very good idea, and then attend the practice sessions. If you have any confusions, then ask your instructor. So what is a mock test? When can I attend this session? So the mock test session happens in every Thursday's afternoon session at 2:30 p.m. So you can be attending the mock test session after you have done all the lectures already. You have set for a mock test, you already have that, and you need enough feedback. So you're going to be attending that. Your PT instructor Zinat is going to give you a really good feedback that if you are ready to go for your exam or not, and you have to be bummering for it. So what is a rapid revision session? So rapid revision session is covered in Fridays afternoon at 2:30 p.m. There, your instructors is going to give you a very quick revision on all the 20 topics. So if you have covered all the topics already, and this is the time where you're practicing right now, and before your exam you need a revision, then this session is just for you. So if you're done with all your lectures, just attend that lecture and have a quick revision on them and keep practicing. So what is IELTS Plus and what we can be practicing here? So IELTS Plus is an AI generated PTE software where you can be practicing all the 20 topics for your PTE sections. So as you know that in here you will be getting, for each and every single questions, you're going to be getting an instant and very detailed feedback for that. So they will be telling you what you need to do, how you can improve yourself. As well as from here, you will be finding the prediction files. You can be sitting for a mock test from anywhere you want. So here you will be covering 2 types of mock tests. There is full mock test and there is custom mock test. In full mock test, you can be sitting for just the same question. In full mock test, you can be sitting for just the same questions that you will be doing for your PT test, where there will be 4 sections and everything is going to be set up just like your PT test. Now, if you're a little bit confused about which topic you have to improve a little bit, now you need to sit for a custom mock test where you will be having a separate sectional questions for, like you might be going for reading or you might be going for listening. So you can be sitting for that mock test as well, and you will be getting a very instant feedback how to improve yourself up for each and every questions you're attempting in your mock test. So how you can be attending your online sessions? So if you're a student who is enrolled in our online courses, then you will be getting access to a very special study portal where you will be getting everything in one place. Here you will be getting, in one tab you will be getting the live classes. Then in the next tab you will be getting all the recorded classes. Some of the students face trouble to attend the live classes on time, so they can be attending the recorded classes. They can watch it anytime they want, as well as if you are done with your live classes, you want to attend your class again, you want to see that, you can be doing that in your record class. Then you will be getting all the study materials in another tab. So in the study materials section, you will be getting all the slides, all the vocabulary lists, everything, and all the collocation lists are given there. So if you need to download any material, you can be doing so directly from that tab. So now the last question coming up. So here, what do you recommend for my score? Which courses should I take? So if you're aiming for 50 plus or 65 plus for each and every sections for your PT test, then just go for Supersonic or Express course. Supersonic covers 1 month of course, and Express there is 2 months of course. But if you're aiming for a higher score, like more than 65, like it might be more than 70 or 79 plus, it is equivalent to 8 for your IELTS score, then you should be going for your Unlimited or Infinity course. It's covering for 6 months and 12 months. It's going to be better for you so that you can be covering all your live classes, go for feedback, sit for your mock test, as well as contact with your instructors how you can improve yourself up. So best of luck for that, and hopefully every single question is answered right now.